the air is going to change anything.
I am not talking to the air, David. I am talking to God.
And has he ever answered you? Has he ever put food on our table or paid our bills?
He provides in ways we don't always see. My peace, my strength to keep going, it all comes from him.
No, Miriam. It comes from hard work. You pray, and I work. That's the only way things get done.
Prayer doesn't replace work, David. It strengthens us while we work.
I just don't get it. How can you believe so blindly?
It's not blind faith, David. It's trust. God has never failed me.
Oh really? So why are we still struggling? Why is life still hard?
Because faith doesn't mean an easy life. It means trusting that no matter what happens, we are not alone.
I don't understand you, Miriam. And I don't think I ever will.
Lord, open his heart. Help him see your love. Grace, you look troubled. What's wrong? It's just. James and I have been trying for a baby for years, Miriam. And nothing. No sign, no hope. I feel like I failed as a wife. You haven't failed, Grace. This is not your fault. Then why won't God answer me? I've prayed, I've cried, I've begged. And still, nothing. God's timing is perfect. Even when we don't understand it. Maybe he's just not listening. He is, Grace. He always is. Sometimes, the answer isn't no, it's not yet. But what if it's never? What if I'm not meant to be a mother? I believe God has a plan for you. And I will stand in prayer with you, every step of the way. You really think prayer can change this? I know it can. Ethan, you've barely touched your coffee. What's on your mind?
Business is bad, Miriam. Worse than ever. I've poured everything I have into it, and nothing seems to work.
I'm so sorry to hear that. But don't lose hope.
Hope? I've done everything, marketed, strategized, even took out another loan. I work day and night, but it's like I'm cursed.
You are not cursed, Ethan. Have you taken time to pray about it?
Prayer? Miriam, I need solutions, not wishes.
Prayer is not a wish, Ethan. It's surrender.
I don't have time to sit around waiting for God to solve my problems.
I'm not saying sit and do nothing. Work hard, but trust that God is guiding you.
And what if He's not?
Then why do you still have breath in your lungs? Why are you here, still fighting? God hasn't abandoned you, Ethan. He's preparing you.
I just don't know anymore.
Let me pray with you. Just once.
Fine. But don't expect a miracle.
Pastor, explain something to me. Why does my wife spend so much time praying?
Because she has faith, David.
But it's useless. We're still struggling. Praying hasn't changed a thing.
It may not have changed your circumstances, but have you noticed how peaceful she is?
She does seem unshaken.
That's the power of faith. She trusts that God is in control.
But I don't see results. Isn't faith supposed to bring blessings?
Faith is not about demanding blessings, David. It's about trusting, even when things seem impossible.
Sounds like a waste of time.
Then tell me, has worrying ever solved your problems? Exactly. Worry steals your peace. Faith gives it back.
I still don't buy it. But thanks for the talk, Pastor.
I'll be praying for you, David.
Grace, you asked me to come over. Is everything all right? I had a dream last night, Miriam. Tell me about it. I was holding a baby, a beautiful baby boy. He was laughing, reaching out to me. It felt so real. That's a beautiful dream, Grace. But what if it's just my mind playing tricks on me? What if it's nothing? Or, what if it's something? You think it means something. I believe God speaks to us in many ways. Sometimes, through dreams. I want to believe that. I really do. Then hold on to that hope, Grace. Keep praying. Okay, I'll try.
David, you won't believe this.
Let me guess. You found money on the street.
No, I got a call today. Someone wants to invest in my business. Out of nowhere.
That's unexpected.
I know, right? And you know what's crazy? It happened right after Miriam prayed with me.
Oh, so now you're saying it was because of prayer?
I don't know, man. But I spent months trying everything, and nothing worked. Then one simple prayer, and this happens.
Coincidence?
Maybe, but I feel different. Like I actually have hope again.
You sound like Miriam.
Maybe she's onto something.
Miriam, I ran into Ethan today.
Oh, how is he?
He's convinced your prayer changed something for him.
And what do you think?
It's a coincidence, but it got me thinking.
About?
Your prayers. You always seem at peace, even when things are hard.
That's because I trust God, David.
But how? How do you believe so strongly when life is still difficult?
Because my faith isn't about getting everything I want, it's about knowing I'm never alone in my struggles.
I don't know if I can ever believe like you do.
You don't have to force it, David. Just open your heart.
I don't know how.
Start by just talking to him.
Talking to God.
Miriam told me you had a dream, Grace.
Yes, but I don't know if it means anything.
Have you asked God to reveal it to you?
I've been praying, Pastor, but I'm scared. What if I'm hoping for something that will never happen?
God plants desires in our hearts for a reason, but sometimes, He answers in ways we don't expect.
What if I'm not meant to be a mother?
And what if you are, just not in the way you imagined?
What do you mean?
Sometimes, God's plans are greater than our own. Have you considered that your journey may not be about waiting, but about preparing?
Preparing for what?
Only God knows. But one thing is certain, He hasn't forgotten you.
Grace, you seem anxious. What happened?
Watch full video on YouTube.